Hey, what's happening, guys? So, it's been a busy week for Final Fantasy 15: A New Empire. We have the Candy Corn plans. They're still going on for my realm. We had a series of Blitz RVRs, culminating in a final round 4 Blitz RVR that was a day long. And if you guys noticed, there's trick-or-treat events. And if you did a combination of any 9 of those, they reset every hour, you would get a free building unlock. So awesome, guys. We got a free building unlock. Hopefully you're able to grind for that. If not, no worries, but hopefully you got it. And also going on is we had the elemental raids, and they're back. So check your events. You might be able to get that Arcanium lock in the T1 again. So awesome, guys. Let's get these buildings while they're available, or we don't have to buy them. Let's do it. Also, just when I thought there's no way they're going to do anything else for our realm, like too much has happened this week, they give us the new Astral Shrine building. And to make matters even better, they finally updated the building unlock item the day that building came out. So if you had a building unlock, or if you got one today, you can unlock the Astral Shrine. So nice, guys. First, though, I would recommend unlocking the Moogle Market. If you don't have that unlocked, I would use your building unlock for the Moogle Market because it's just such a good building long-term investment. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about the Astral Shrine. So I went ahead and used an unlock for it. So luckily I have an unlock to replace that one. But yes, I used an unlock for the Astral Shrine. And let me show you guys what this looks like. So here it is. This is the Astral Shrine. There's 3 tabs here down at the bottom. The one on the far left shows what boosts you have active, your Astral Boost active. The middle tab is where you would summon the different goddesses, the different astral goddesses. Currently, we only have Shiva. She buffs Ice Elemental troops / mages. She also has, well, we'll get into her skills because they're pretty awesome. But for now, you activate her, boom, comes with the level 1. So if you have that building unlock, you get the level 1 Shiva. Comes with it, really cool. And then the third tab here, oh, you can level her up also. You're going to need these Shiva Empowerment Sigils. So they're kind of costly. You have to buy them in packs. It's the only way I've seen so far. Hopefully at some point you will be able to farm them up somehow, but for now you have to buy them. Also notice here the pack comes with an Astral Full Health Talisman. So why would you need this? Well, let me show you guys. This is a whole new component to the game. Really interesting component is this goddess Shiva. She has HP and she deals attack, and she has her own stats. She's almost like a commander. Like you send her with your march, and the commander will buff your march. She also buffs your march, and the commander has the commander can die. She can't really die. She can be wounded and then return back to your empire. But so notice she has this health bar up top. So she comes with 1,000 hit points. You can get more as you level up her skills, but she comes with 1,000 hit points, and when you attack with her, she will take some of the damage from the enemy and lose HP points. So I did a lot of attacks, and it seems like she'd lose like 100 HP points for a lot of the attacks. And when she gets back to the Empire, this HP regenerates. So really cool. If she loses all her HP, she doesn't get captured. She just walks back to the Empire and slowly regenerates her HP. So I'll show you guys how all that works. But that's cool, right? Like you can use her in theory an infinite amount of times, as long as you're waiting in between to regenerate some HP points. Yeah, and the third tab here is skills. So she's got currently 9 skills. You have to level up the first tier to get to the second tier to get to the third tier. But let's look at these. So the first tier, Shiva armor bonus, and your Crystal and Titan enemy slow. So if you have the Crystal or Titan, it's going to slow the enemies down 50% at max. That's level 1 here. Frost armor also increases Shiva's armor, and then it also gives your Ice Elemental troop armor bonus, 30,000. Dang, that's a lot of armor. And guys, we live in the age of, we're currently in the age of elementals. as the game goes on, people's expansions get higher and higher. They generate more and more essence to imbue your troops into elementals. And elemental troop bonuses are so great in the Arcanium and for gear. Like, it's the wave of the future, guys. So we're gonna have to be ready. We're gonna have to build up our elemental troops and get ready for battle. Now, ice elementals, they're good for taking the crystal, so attacking the crystal. So Shiva is going to be a beast for crystal battles. If you can get that ice elemental troop armor, heck yeah, that's awesome, guys. That's awesome. And Pillars of Ice, her 3rd tier, increases her armor bonus as well, and your Empire's City defense armor, 50,000. So she's going to be great for defensive accounts, for trap accounts. You're going to want Shiva for sure if you can get her. 50,000%. Nice. Heavenly Strike increases her attack bonus. So she deals attack. She's kind of like a troop. You can think of her as like a troop that you put together with your march, and she deals damage and she takes hit points as well. So increases her attack bonus and your Empire's mage attack. So you can buff up your mages 10,000% attack. Dang, okay. That's awesome. And let's go down that same row. We got Ice Storm. Increases her attack bonus and increases the ice elemental troop attack, 15,000. Big numbers, guys. Big numbers. Nice. So she's going to be a beast. She's going to be a beast. You're going to have to level her up a ton to get these skills, though. And this one, Shiva attack bonus again, and cripple enemy HP bonus, 3,000. Dang, okay. Glacian Heart, so here's the 3rd skill. Increases her HP, and the Ice Elemental Troop HP, 10,000. Okay. And the benefit of increasing her HP and armor is she's going to lose less HP each time you use her. And that means you're going to have to wait less time in between your attacks. You can just keep using her over and over if you get that HP bonus up. We've got this one. Increases her HP bonus and her HP regeneration. So then you can use her even quicker and quicker and quicker. Ooh, that's going to be really sweet. Man, I don't even know which one I would go for. These are all good. So also her HP and then her production from Ice Wells. Ooh. 500% max. So that's, you're going to be using a lot more elemental troops if you're attacking, your ice elemental troops. Because she buffs ices so much, you're going to want to use them. And if you're getting so much production from your wells, you won't mind sacrificing some of your ice elementals. It's going to be perfect for crystals. You could even use it to attack other people with these kind of buffs, or for defense. Build ice elemental troops for defense and have Shiva. You're going to be awesome, guys. You're going to be set. So I'm digging her. One cool thing about her is you can reset her skills indefinitely. So you can just keep resetting it. You don't need like a hero skill reset. So you could put a ton of points into this, and then all of a sudden, if you're in a situation where you just want to use your mages, you could buff this one up. Or if you're in a situation where you're getting attacked, you could just stack points into this Pillar of Ice. It's going to be pretty cool. I'm just going to go 1-1-1 for now. And let's test her out. Let's do some attacks with her. I've got my farm account here, my little drone, my trap account. And we'll do some attacks on it, and we'll see how good Shiva is. And I'm also going to unlock Shiva on the trap account, and we'll see her in a defensive situation, how she does. So here's what it looks like. It's something like a hero. There's a box you can select to send her. Cool thing, too, is you can send her without your hero. You can send her sort of like a monster or a commander. You can send her with your hero, without your hero, on any one of your marches. Only one march at a time, though. One downside is you can't use monsters and astrals at the same time. So I did some tests already, and if I'm just doing a normal attack on an Empire, Shiva at level 1 isn't better than my monsters. But I'm sure once you level her up, and if you attack with Ice Elementals, she's going to be a heck of a lot better than monsters. But for now, if you have like Carla bosses, you're better off using the Carla bosses than a level 1 Shiva. But I'll show you guys the battle reports. Real quick though, let's do one attack without her, and then one attack with her, and we'll look at the difference. So we'll do an attack without her first. There we go. Oh, gotta deselect this. Nice. Yeah, so we'll do one attack without her first, and let's do mages. She buffs mages up, so let's try mages. 333,000. Let's do it. And I'm not going to send any monsters here because I already mentioned my Carlo bosses do buff my troops more than she does for now. But certain things like Shiva you can use for defense. So you can't use monsters for defense, right? So there's a lot of benefits to her. Even maybe not for assaulting empires right off the bat, but probably if you're assaulting them with ice troops. Let's see how this report went. We've got victory. So we lost 8,261 troops, and we killed 257,951. So that's without the Astral Shrine. We can even, if you guys want to look at the numbers here, I'll just keep it up for a second. You can see your astral power destroyed, and you can see what astral power they destroy when you send it in your march. That's cool. So I already healed up the troops. Let's send the second wave. Same exact thing. The only difference is we're sending Shiva for this one. All right. So what do you guys think? Is it going to be much different? One cool thing is another thing we had this week is a Griffin Invasion. And if you had Shiva, she buffed your troops up by 1,000 times against the Griffin Empires. So I was taking out Griffin Empires like crazy the other day. Yesterday? It seems like so long ago. Maybe it was 2 days ago. But so she's going to be a beast. And the Griffin Empires, they dropped elite building blueprints and platinum and other stuff. And you could use Shiva indefinitely against those. So there's other scenarios that you're going to want Shiva. Let's see the difference here. So first, let's look at that one report again. This is without Shiva, 8,261, and we killed 257,900. Now let's see with Shiva. We, 8,275, real quick. So we lost a few more troops. I'm guessing that what the difference is, we lost some HP from Shiva. So pretty much we lost the same amount of troops, but we killed 20,000 more, or 15,000. Back to this. So 257 without her, and 271 with her. Okay, now let's look at the battle report. So you can see here we lost 14 HP points, but the same exact amount of mages died. So that's interesting. So she doesn't actually absorb damage that would have gone to your troops. She takes damage on top of your troops. That's kind of important to note. But yeah, so she lost 14, hardly anything. So you can see we could attack right again with her and buff up our troops again and again. So awesome, awesome. Now I'll show you guys what it looks like when her HP is regenerating. So she walks back, and you can see here she's already regenerated a decent amount of that HP. And if you want to instant heal her, you can use that talisman. I'm not going to do that though, I'm just going to let her auto heal. Right there, boom, she's got that 14 points back pretty darn quick. Now let's do another attack. What I want to do is unlock the Astral Shrine on my trap account and see how much better that account does with the Astral Shrine unlocked. So this will just take me a second. I already choose the building unlock. I'm going to unlock it on my farm account. It's unlocked. Now I'm going to put points, when you use her skills, into the Heavenly Strike. Into her Heavenly Strike skill. So we'll have 3 points on her Heavenly Strike. Let's see, it's kind of lagging here. So she is active. All right, we're set. We're set to do an attack. So let's see how she does defensively. Alright, we are set. So, unfortunately, my game's lagging, so I can't get any points in her skills. We're not actually set, but that's okay. We'll still show you what it looks like defensively. She doesn't have any buffs, though, because for some reason it's not letting me put points in yet. It says she's not in the Empire. Really weird. She's clearly there, though. So let's do an attack without the Astral Shrine, without Shiva from drone, but Shiva is unlocked on a little drone. Alright. So, look at that. So we lost 9,144. We lost more troops. And did we kill less? 258, 176. So let's compare those numbers to the battle report 2 times ago. 8,261. So we had the same amount of troops wounded, but we killed more with the Astral Shrine. Just the unlock. I didn't even use any of her skill points because it wouldn't let me. So let's look at this again. Oh wait. Oh yeah, wrong one. Here it is. So yeah, we killed 900 more. We killed almost 10% more troops. I'm liking this, guys. So let's see what it looks like defensively. We lost quite a bit of her power. I'm guessing whatever percentage of your troops go, that percentage of her HP goes in your march. So we probably lost about 25% of the troops in this attack, and that's why about 25% of her HP went away. That's really cool though. So you can see why you'd want to buff up her attack, because she killed by herself 10% of the troops that were lost in that attack. So it's cool. She works for defense. She works for offense. You can use her for crystal, for Empire assaults. You're going to want to level her up for Empire assaults though. But certainly for defense, she's good right off the bat. Don't have to do anything. She's just going to help you out defensively instantly. And yeah, she's going to be awesome for crystals. Buff up mages. You can use her for tile hitting people. You could use her for gathering resources, just to buff up your march. Options are limitless, guys. So that's pretty cool. I think, where does this building stand in terms of unlocks? For me, I think you're going to want the Mughal Market. I think that's still the best building. And then, yeah, between all the other buildings, it's the Elemancy Hall and then the Astral Shrine. These two they're both really important. You could go either way. It'd be nice to have the Elemancy Hall because elemental troops are the future. But again, this will buff up your troops instantly, and you don't need the Elemancy Hall. You could just buff up your mages. There's all kinds of options. So maybe I would rather have this than the Elemancy Hall. Well, it all depends. If you have a lot of expansions, you're going to want the Elemancy Hall to produce your elemental troops, because elemental troops are so good. But hopefully you already have the Elemancy Hall and the Mughal Market. If so, this is the next building I would want. All the other buildings, the older buildings, can all be unlocked in the Guild Hall in the Forgotten Archives. So for me, it's the Mughal Market, and then this building's pretty awesome. The Arcanium's awesome too, but go ahead, guys, and get the Tier 1 in this Elemental Wraith Takedown event, the Realm Boss Takedown, because you get the Arcanium in the Tier 1 here, and it's so good. The buffs are so awesome in the Arcanium. So let's look at this, guys. Think about this. If you have the Elemancy Hall leveled up to 11, at 11 you can build T7 Ice Elemental troops. So if you can get the Elemancy Hall to 11, T7 Ice Elementals, then you can buff the heck out of your Ice Elemental troops here and just make them awesome. And then if you get Shiva and buff up your Ice Elemental troops even more, it's going to be easy to take crystals. Oh man, it's going to be so easy, guys. So I know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be leveling up. I'm going to be hitting the Ice Elemental Wraith boss, the Realm Empire Ice Wraith, and I'm just going to stock up on these materials. I've got a decent amount, but I need to get this number up to a couple thousand at least. Oh man, but I also need to take out, it's tough guys, do you take out the candy corn flans, or do you get the mats for the, I might have to just get the mats for the Arcanium. That's tough choices, man, that's tough. I could also, ooh, but I could level up my ice expansion. I don't know what to do, guys. What should I do? Maybe you do half and half. I'll do half my attacks tonight on the ice realm boss, and then I'll do the other half on candy corn flans, because I need all the candy corn I can get. I'm trying to get all my expansions up to like 13 or so. That's the goal, and it's going to be a sad day, guys, but I'm going to deconstruct my Moogle village. I'm going to deconstruct it. The thing is, I really like this building. This is a great expansion. I mean, you get a decent amount of credits. The downside, though, is you need the Royal Building Blueprints to level it. And it only gives me 6,000 march size at level 3 in the no other attack or defensive buffs. Whereas I could easily get a building up to level 10 from hitting candy corns. And look at the buffs on a level 10. You got the production from the well. You've got 30,000 march size and 2,000 attack bonus for the fire. That's 24,000 march size increase. I think it's worth deconstructing just for that 24k march size. And then to think that I could have 2,000 attack, or I'll probably go with the, I could go with a ice. Let's see what the level 10 ice expansion gives us. That gives us 7,000 armor. So I might do that. I might, man, it's so tough because Royal expansion blueprints are still pretty valuable. But the thing is, I want that march size and I want the well production. So I think I'm going to have to deconstruct it. One thing I have done is I've been stockpiling the credits. I haven't been able to spend them while we have this candy corn flan event going on, but I have stocked up. You can see how many you have right here up top left. So I've got 32,000. That's enough for 32 hero skill resets, which is probably all I'll get with that. I'll get all hero skill resets with that. I've also got 35,000 candy corn flan trophies still. I've been trying to level up my expansions. I got them way leveled up, but it'd still be nice to keep going. I like to get them all to 13 this event. Also, I got my Ravis up to 96 right now. I'd like to get them up a little bit more. Cool thing about Ravis at 96 is you get pretty good return for your expansion cost reduction. You can get it all the way to 19, so 43% reduction. That's pretty good. So I got it to 19, and then I started leveling up my expansions. So I did that first. You have to get them to 100 to get the last 7%. And 100 is going to be tough for me because the Ravis medals it's a grind to get them, and they're really expensive in the Moogle market. So I'm happy with this for now. I'll try to get them to 100 if I can, but look at that, 329% expansion production at level 19. And you can do this, I think at Ravis 95 actually. I just leveled them up one extra. So Ravis is a beast. The way of the future is going to be Ravis, Elemency Hallway leveled, the Arcanium research, and now Shiva in conjunction. So, and then the other thing too is if you can get your Luna, get your Prompto, getting your Luna up as high as you can is going to help out a ton too, because Luna is also going to buff your Ice Elementals. If we look at her skill tree, her Mastery skill tree, you can see here she has this Ice Elemental Troop HP, 4,500, and then this one also. So if you want to be a beast for taking the crystal, that's how you're going to want to do it. Now once you capture the crystal, Ice Elementals don't get the added buff, but they're still going to be a beast. Like they get this buff, but they don't get the crystal attack buff bonus that they their base bonus that they get. That's like their base stat bonus, is they get a big bonus when attacking the crystal, but once you have the crystal, it's just their normal HP boost, their normal attack boost, all the ice and ice HP, ice attack, ice armor, that's all going to apply. You're just not going to get the crystal assault bonus. So cool. Yeah, we're in the age of elementals, guys. Real quick, I want to show you guys one other thing. So a level 13 expansion with Ravis produces almost 19,000 every hour. So that's you can make over almost 5,000 level 4. Excuse me. You can make almost 5,000 level 7 ice elementals, or in this case lightning elementals, every hour. 5,000. So you can make 100,000 every day if you're farming up if you're the only one farming your expansions. You can make, that's a lot, guys. You can make 100,000 level 7 elementals every day. That's enough to waste them on the crystal. So yeah, definitely as you level up these expansions, elementals are more and more viable. And yeah, so get them all up to 13, get them above and beyond, get them above 13 if you can. They start costing a lot though. Yeah, they cost a lot. But that's my goal. I'm going to get them all to 13. I'm going to deconstruct this. I'm going to reconstruct. I'm thinking ice. The other things, I'd like to get an HP though too. I'd like to get an HP, so because the HP buffs are so nice. Like to get that look at that, 5,150% troop HP bonus. 5,000. That's crazy. So I think I'm going to build one earth well, and then I'm going to build an ice well once I get my Ravis above 100 and I can get his mastery skill. So 2 more expansions, one earth, one ice, I think is how I'm going to do it. And try to get them all to 13, and then once they're at 13, I'll level up my my lightning and my ice. I'll level up those 2 to be one ahead of all the others. So we'll see if I can do that this realm event, or not realm event, but this while there's still candy corns. That's my goal, is to get them all to 13 and then 2 to 14. That's a big goal. I don't think I'll do it, but I'm gonna try. Gotta set the bar high, right? So that's Shiva, guys. Hopefully I answered some of your questions. If I got anything wrong, or if you have anything else to add about Shiva, let me know in a comment. I'm curious what you guys think, the other people who have her, and also if you guys think you're going to want that. Does that look good to you guys? Is that better than some of these other buildings? I definitely take that over the Nexus. Definitely over the Nexus. But the Moogle Market's the Moogle Market's king, guys. Make sure you get the Moogle Market. I mean, just look at this. You can get a billion, whatever hero you have active, you see a billion XP points. And for Noctis, you can get a billion XP points for one candy corn. So every hit, you're getting at least 12 billion Noctis XP. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Get the Moogle Market. You won't regret it as time goes on. It might take a couple of months before you see the real benefits. Like, you're going to need 1 or 2, really just one of these events. Catch the last couple of days of the candy corns, and it's already worth it. So get the Moogle Market. After that, if you want to go Astral Shrine, I get it. That's a good building. Elemancy Hall, you're going to want. I feel like you'll probably be able to get the Elemancy Hall. There's got to be some like event that'll come up soon. So if you don't get this one, if you don't use your building unlock for the Elemancy Hall, I wouldn't worry too much. You could always use the Astral Shrine. It's cool. It's cool, guys. So yeah, that's it for today. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm out of here.